Most of the entities in Roblox Doors have been in the game for quite some time, and they all have their own unique traits. But there's one entity out there that generally does stand out from the rest, and that is Rush. Who exactly is he, and how did the developers get the idea for him? Well, this is the true origin of Rush in Roblox Doors. Comment what you think about his story down below, and let's do some investigating. Most of us have had to deal with Rush in the past when it comes to the game. The lights flickering on and off, you can hear his burst of cry a couple rooms out in front, and as you hide away, he literally rushes through the room and breaks all the lights in its path. And this can happen again and again through multiple runs, but the development of Rush was never that easy to figure out. Roblox Doors, as we know, was heavily inspired from a previous game on Roblox simply called Rooms by Nico Rocks, and within this game, about 60 rooms deep within, you will notice the first infamous entity simply known as A60, which references the door he starts spawning in at. Very similar to Rush, this entity would travel from the first room in the game all the way to the end and attack players who are not hiding inside a locker as he moves really fast. And actually, a big reference to this was showed once during KreekCraft's livestream while the developers of Doors was trolling him, showing an image of a very strange entity. Luckily, we've had the chance to talk to Redables, the co-developer of Roblox Doors, and they actually had a statement regarding behind this coincidence. The main inspiration for the gameplay was Nico's room, since Splash and I found the game one day and thought it was really fun, but we were disappointed by the fact that it only had 2 monsters and no real progression. And Rush, aka the first and most common entity, is a direct parallel to the A-60 monster from Rooms. So I guess you could say that A-60 was the true inspiration for Rush when it comes to Doors, especially with how both entities worked very similar together when it comes to attacking players. But it does go even deeper than that. Within the Roblox Doors wiki, we have noticed this image of a yellow smiley face with an odd smile deep within the game's files, and was unused during the development of the game. As we know, this was supposed to be Rush, possibly during his initial creation. Quite the difference from a harmless smiley to what he looks like right now. But again, especially side by side, the similarities are there. We even took to Google Images in order to do a reverse search on this image, but a bunch of random smileys showed up, which proves that this was an original design created by the developers of the game and was not taken from an already existing character. So we know how Rush originated from the design and the idea, but how about the random particles from behind? How was that created, and where did they get that from? Well, funnily enough, it was actually taken from a decal within the Roblox library inside of the marketplace, and it's an old one too. Vines by DinoTooth009, created all the way back in 2012, is the decal used for the particle effect on Rush, as it looks like they just colored the decal black and had it shake all around in order to create that smoky effect for the entity. Very smart approach, especially when it comes to reusing old assets. And lastly, that does bring up one thing. That unique sound that the entity makes upon coming up to the players and catching them. But for this one, we do need some help from a friend named The Figure. He was able to find this audio asset within Roblox called Glitched Audio, uploaded by Gavin back in 2018, and this is what it sounds like with the volume put way down. Yeah, it sounds loud and obnoxious, I know. Play it at your own risk. But when we slow this audio down in Audacity by 94%, it sounds a lot more familiar, just like an entity that we all know and possibly love. Yeah, it sounds very close. It sounds like Rush is coming from afar, but when you play it at a decreased speed of 80%, this is the sound that you'd get. And that's how you get that crow-like sound when Rush is coming near the players, along with the other slowed-down version as well. Put all the pieces together, and that creates the true origin of Rush, from the concept idea all the way to even how the entity was created and was made to be put inside the game. Which entity should we try to find the true origin of next? Let us know down below, and goodbye.